constructive role in bringing everyone to the table. The plan is now significantly improved. We strengthened taxpayers' protections and oversight, and the taxpayers were on the hook for less money up front. Don't get me wrong, it isn't perfect. And the fact that taxpayers could have to spend a single dollar to create stability in our economy is a decision that I do not take lightly.
All right, let's go to Ed Henry. He's watching all of this unfold. He's accusing Obama and the Democrats of engaging in what he calls unnecessary partisanship, and he's saying that was partially responsible for the collapse. Is that right?
That's right, Wolf. I mean, the bottom line here is that John McCain is playing a little defense because, as you noted, he raised the stakes himself last week by saying, look, I'm going to suspend my campaign, go back to Washington, and sort of portrayed it as I'm riding to the rescue to try to save these talks. He was here in Washington, as you know, all weekend. Now that it's failed, this is a bottom line business, and he has to deal with the fact that the bill failed. And so he's trying to do two things. First of all, say, look, I played a constructive role. At the beginning last week, there were only 4 House Republicans on record for this bill. In the end, there were 65 on record for it on the House floor. Not enough, but still, 61 more than when John McCain entered the talks. And secondly, he's trying to say the real reason it failed is because Barack Obama, Democrats like Nancy Pelosi were excessively partisan. The problem he's going to have with that argument, though, is that there were 133 Republicans, as we've been pointing out all day, who voted against this. So John McCain has a lot of his fellow Republicans that were not convinced, a lot of Republicans not convinced by President Bush as well. So John McCain raised the stakes. Now it's failed. He's got a tough job to try and show it was not his fault.
When all is said and done, when you look at McCain's role in this, I guess there's a lot of second guessing. Even some Republicans are second guessing.
Some Republicans are saying, look, why did he raise the stakes like that? But I'm talking to other Republicans, not just in the McCain camp, but outside Republican strategists who say, look, he did succeed at least in trying to take the bull by the horns and reinforce the message that he would be an active president, somebody who would be aggressive in trying to address the problems. You're not going to succeed every time, but at least he rolled up his sleeves and went to work. That's certainly the image Republicans want to have out there, and they're trying to make the charge that Barack Obama, McCain himself said this in Ohio today, Obama was on the sidelines, I was in the middle of the action. But again, at the end of the day, he still didn't win. Well,
Ed Henry, thanks very much. So how did it all happen?